Hey guys, okay, cool, we're live. All right, so I'm just filming a very quick video to share a little revelation I had with street poster stuff. So I've been kind of having some ideas bounce around in my mind today, and I just thought, what better time, feeling great, alive and well, everything's going awesome. Why not just get it done now? It's Saturday, what better day? So check it out. I have a new street poster ad that I'm working on. It's specifically kind of geared towards sports-minded people. So, like, for example, going around downtown Toronto doing a street poster run and then running into a gym or something like that. Oh, for example, these people that go to the gym, they're willing to spend money to go out and out of their way to put themselves through pain and suffering and commute back and forth to go to the gym to invest their time in this kind of suffering-like state. They really invest themselves into their fitness is what I'm trying to say. And for these kinds of people, those that are looking for advantages, how to increase their recovery time, and just the reasons that why they're looking at Kangen water are different than, for example, like a restaurant owner, obviously. So with this poster in mind, I really hope that there is. Let me see if I can pull this up. I really hope that there is a way that I can see the screen so I can see what's recording. I guess not. You know what? Because it would just really help me to be able to view. Okay, you know what? I don't want to waste any time. I'm just gonna get right into it. So here it is. Slightly different format. It's the 45th anniversary of Kangen water. Increase your energy levels, lose weight faster, and speed up your recovery time without taking drugs, supplements, or by changing your diet. That's my headline. My USP, you could say. And then below it, right over here, Kangen water is. And then I list all of these benefits, and these are key benefits that Enagic has already. This is how it's already marketed. I'm not reinventing the wheel. I'm just taking the things that are already Enagic approved, because I want to make sure that I'm saying the things that won't get my distributor license taken away from me. So this is just a very simple series of benefits, and these are really great benefits. I feel like anyone would look at this and be like, wow, geez, the environment's really hot these days. Nobody wants to age. It's just the natural course of things, but it's so it's so cool because we're really helping people with this. So moving on, what does it say? Flush out more toxins, boost your metabolism, increase circulation, faster injury recovery, improve skin appearance. All these things people have reported with Kangen water. I've improved my skin's appearance definitely with Kangen water. It's not perfect yet, but it's getting there. All these and more. Like, I got better circulation. I haven't really had any injuries since I've been drinking Kangen water. So all this I feel really confident in saying, because I'm very sure, with the books I've been reading, the not only the Ride the Wave book, but my other copy of Your Body's Many Cries for Water is actually out with my milk crate full of water at my friend's wedding. I'm supposed to be going to that sometime soon, but I'm also not really that much of a guy to go to weddings, so I'm probably going to have to go to that at some point. However, let's just continue on. Anyway, reading all the books is a really great way to surefy and know, and also your own personal experiences, the experiences of your friends as your friends try the water, combines with all of this, all the physical stuff, all the talking to people and different that, to create this really solid feeling that, like, oh my gosh, I'm really confident in what I'm saying, and all this stuff I'm very sure about. It's not perfect, right? It's not really totally perfect, but below that, it's just a really simple call to action. To learn more, visit kangenwellspring.com today. I throw in today because I don't want them to do it tomorrow. I could say this poster might get taken down soon, but I just wanted to put today, because there are also all these pull tabs, which are kind of like get out of jail free cards if this gets scratched, because some hobo guys like to come by and like scratch them off, like nah, stupid. I'm just like, ditch your poster, and there goes a few cents of your life you're never going to get back. But whatever, it has the potential to be something that could make, depending on catching the right person at the right time, many leads. Like, all of these stay up, they go up. As I'm not really sure exactly the process I'm going to do to cut these off. What I'm probably going to do is get like maybe 10 in a row and cut 10 in a row and just do the next 10. In addition, as you can see, I have this new kind of cool camera thing. Open camera to scan code. So just basically telling people, I hope that's not too far away. Just basically telling people what to do. There's an arrow here. It might be kind of obvious to some of us younger people, but to be also completely honest, I didn't really figure out what QR codes did until like the past 2 years. And they've been around for a while longer. It's basically something you can open with your camera app if you aren't already aware, and it'll automatically sense a web URL, and you just click the URL as it pops up, and boom, they go right over to kangenwellspring.com. The benefit to a QR code is that you can put a tracking link in there, so you can see how many people are really clicking on this. You can do a click magic tracking link, boom, you can get the amount of people that were going to scan this, but I'm not really sure how relevant that data is. Using click magic, using a secondary, is it really necessary when there are all these pull tabs? Because if I put a click magic tracking link in all these pull tabs, like a go.kangenwellspring.com / a bunch of different other characters, I don't know, I feel like the kinds of people, whoops, sorry, that was upside down. The kinds of people that are really going to be in the market for this kind of thing are more old school anyway. I love poster ads because it's kind of punk. It allows you to, it's just old school marketing. You don't really have to pay much for it. You're putting things in front of people's faces instead of in front of them on their phone, which has more of a personal feel to it. It's just all about how you do it, the kind of way you present it. Like, obviously you don't want to, no one wants to see any kind of street poster stuff done on like garbage. This is like, I don't know, you know not to put street poster ads on garbage cans. But essentially having these pull tabs, let's just jump back, having these cool pull tabs is really great. I'm quite happy with this because it gives the modern kids something they can click on. They can open their phone. It's kind of catchy with the arrow. You kind of recognize that. It's familiar for all the people with iPhones anyway. And then down here with all these pull tabs, somebody walking by can be like, oh, this might be good for my aunt or my uncle was complaining about his knees. I wonder if circulation would be better, or my friend Tim at the gym. I should go tell him about this because he loves to work out until he's purple in the face, and maybe this will help increase the circulation. I don't know. Anyway, so this is, and how I did this. It's honestly more simple than you would think. I'm using Apache OpenOffice right now. I'm not doing a personal screen share here. It's odd. I might actually be recording by accident. I haven't really done a lot of these screen flow recordings. So anyway, just kind of jumping back to this, what I actually did is I opened up a I opened up a Photoshop, or you could also do it, you could probably do it in any, I was having trouble actually doing what I wanted to do in Apache OpenOffice because Apache OpenOffice, for some reason, I'm a little bit new to it, and I was trying to highlight some text and get rid of that red underline thing, so that it wouldn't show up like it's a spelling error. So then I could take a screenshot of it. And then what I was doing is, because I was having a hard time getting the text to show up exactly how I wanted it. So what I opted to do is, it's so odd, but like in another computer I had Photoshop, and so I actually took the same font, which I'm using, which is called Papyrus. I took the same font, just wrote the text that I wanted, spaced it out how I wanted it, added a little bit of a shadow to it, and I just took a screenshot of it, which is like totally a cheating way to do it. And then I copied and pasted that screenshot into my into my Mac, and I cropped it really nice, really tight, and then I took that, just clicked and dragged it into my Word document, and I put one into. I basically made a whole series. As you can see, there's a whole series of columns here. I put one. I rotated it right, and then I just clicked and dragged it and slipped it into the column, and then I literally copied and pasted it all across the columns. So if I was to open up this file and show you, these are actually all images. So it's really, really simple. I when I was trying to put the text in the way I wanted it to go, it wasn't formatting properly, and so there's always a workaround is what I'm trying to get to. If you can't do it one way, try doing it another way. For example, also this text right here, I would just write that out on another page, because I didn't actually have like a grid here, the way images work inside OpenOffice. So what I actually did is I just turned this text into a screenshot, and then I clicked and dragged that back in as an image file. So all these are images here. That's just and everything down here. And that was just something that I figured out that would make my life easier. I could do it the other way, but there's an easier way. Why not? essentially, that is the cool new poster for gym people, because gym people, as I was reading in this book, there's a great chapter in here on the gym-minded fitness buff. These super active and high achieving types, they have very specific things they're looking for. They're very aware of health. They're familiar with these words. They understand all of this, and they're conscious of their body on a cellular level. Like, the little small advantages matter to them. So it's very fascinating. And you know what? For me, as to go out and do some of these poster runs, to be able to, when I get to a gym, be able to kind of change the conversation going on that block, to catch people as they're coming to and from the gym. Maybe they're walking or something like that. This would be a really great poster to put up in those areas, because it's a little bit more fine-tuned toward their mind, and who knows, it just might speak their language, and they might pull off a tab and take it home. Fingers crossed they go to the website right away, because the website, as I'm basically preparing the website to be, it's going to be the Nagic, which I got to do a little bit of searching, because I know exactly the template I want. I think it's the second template. If you were to go to where you sign up for Nagic Web System and they have all the different templates, it's the second template in the list, and it has like a mountain in the background, and it has this kind of green nature scene with a bunch of water droplets on it. It's a vertical scroll, and it just seems like a really good all-around template to use. It's the same template that this gentleman uses, and I love it. I think it's great. Once again, no need to reinvent the wheel if it's worked for this guy. Gerald Kosteka, very, very smart guy. I'm sure you've seen some videos. So anyway, that's just my super fast training. It's Saturday, about 8:46 p.m. I'm going to upload this to YouTube and probably send you guys like a secret link or something like that. So keep open your inboxes for this link. But if you're already watching this, then chances are you've already gotten a link. Okay, guys. If any links below this video might be helpful. I might put some bonus resources for any kind of water stuff or anything like that. But feel free to reach out. I'm here. I'm very happy to work with you guys, and looking forward to the next meeting in Mastermind.